All these clones, we the original.
On the other side.
Park on that side.
Yeah.
Everybody parks over there, right? On the
Yeah.
dirt, right?
Yeah, on the dirt.
Across from the basketball court.
Okay, appreciate it.
Okay.
That's what I want to make sure.
All right.
Yeah. You'll get 2, and then I'll get 2 for the ladies.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you'll get 2 of those, and then just give them something so it doesn't look like they're just sitting there. You got any more of your famous? You have any more of your famous one punch left?
Wow. That's my guy.
We're gonna be working midnight to dawn.
Yeah.
We'll be working the midnight shift.
Because I was supposed to tell you, I don't eat meat, so I just all I eat. I have.
Nigga, yo, lady should have cooked. I have my responsibility.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
So I just slided to one of my boys. All right. How much minutes we in?
We 2 minutes in on the camera.
I restart this camera.
That was good stuff.
No,
Yeah,
we can record it.
we could keep rolling. Yeah,
All right.
bro.
So welcome to another episode again. We had the poolside bar at the Eden Experience. That's what it's called?
It's Eden Poolside Bar and Grill.
Okay, Eden Poolside Bar and Grill. Different thing. We're on a big location and occasion, the Superbowl Sunday.
Yeah.
But we have
No box. Sorry.
You picked the wrong team this early.
no back.
But I am not a Brady fan. Just want to put that out there.
So we have, before we get to the special guests, we have our usual suspects. I like to call them the party in the backyard.
Oh, okay. We are in technically.
Right, in the backyard.
So we have
We're in our
Marco.
natural habitat right now.
So we have Marco in the back.
Yeah, what's going on? And then we got PG over here.
We have PG.
Thank you. We have PG, aka PG-13, aka PG-13, aka Hidden in Plain Sight, aka
Hidden
your
in
favorite
Plain
Nombe, aka
Hold on,
too
the
many
man looking
AKAs.
You want
Right, right. Yeah, man, you gotta keep them guessing. You gotta keep them guessing.
Oh man, and we have the world's greatest entertainer.
Ladies and gentlemen, bomb, don't you do Kool-Aid, hashtag banana papadastic. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then
sound effect. Do it again.
Bomb, don't you do.
and then we have these ladies doing a silent bit right here. I don't know if y'all can see them.
You can see in the wide shot camera.
no, GoPro, see them.
Right, in the wide shot.
Yeah. So we about to get last but not least, we like to have
I'm also here.
you're also
Yes.
here.
Right.
Great legendary because we already have the legends on the show. And we always have to come with every episode got to come with a new legend. So please introduce yourself, sir.
Wait. We're supposed to be the other guy, and he can make it.
Yeah. But we appreciate you for filling in on short notice.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's what I do. I'm AC.
He's AC.
So you always cool.
Yeah, I'm AC. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
Some parts is AC in the AM, AC the Carnival guy, AC the Junkanoo guy, AC the voice guy, AC the production guy, AC the events guy. I'm AC.
Always AC.
We go against each other for Junkanoo. He's of one family as the Saxons, you know. Who's gonna get the crowd going?
Well, bro, everybody can't be perfect. We all can't be perfect. I understand that.
oh man. So
Okay, all right. A little more mic. There better levels. You're good?
Yeah, you good right
Are
there.
we on?
Yes, sir.
Good.
all right.
All right.
So AC, tell us who you are, because I know you from actually fun fact. We always like to come with the fun facts. When
Are there prizes? No prizes for the fun fact?
No. So when I approached,
Fortunately, no.
I just saw y'all doing a sponsor ad. You go.
Okay, let's get a little slack on that. Boom. Okay, yeah.
So when I first approached you and you said the page said, yo, message me, I was like, all right, let me add this phone number in my phone. And then when I saw your picture go up,
You
I
thought
was
it was a
like,
gal, you know.
I was like, oh, I know this, right?
That's why he messaged you so
Yeah,
quick.
you thought it was a gal.
yeah. I was like, another thing? Like, because I was like, you doing something else?
Yeah, right.
So
Like-
tell the people who is, I'm going to give out your full government name so I can just say AC.
I have no problem with that, unlike
All right.
that dude over there. I am Anthony AC Coakley. My mother's called me Boitram. Yes, that's my middle name now.
Oh,
Okay,
ABC?
fine. Yes, so my initials are actually ABC. not
That's
AC.
crazy.
I 20 years in the broadcast, 20 plus years in the broadcast industry. Of course, I'm involved heavily in our national culture, which is Junkanoo. I'm involved in Carnival. I'm one of the co-founders of Enigma. As I mentioned, the Junkanoo. Yes, I'm a leading member of the One Family Junkanoo Community Organization, greatest Junkanoo group in the world, just so you know. In your face, Saxon boy.
You have anything to say to that? Okay.
And I'm just involved in a whole lot of things. Anything media related, most likely I'm connected to it, involved in it, help to produce it, design it. I have a lot of caps, a lot of hats that I wear. Very diverse, and I'm my kid's dad.
The most important part.
Yeah, I'm my
That's
kid's
very
dad.
important.
Like how we said that there. He's his kid's dad.
Yeah.
So, like, what did you
Even though they try to deny me in public, Daddy, why you have to get everybody to talk to you? Say, why everybody's know you?
Yeah, that's real. Like,
That's a part of the business.
so, like, okay, so what did you start first? Because it's like, okay, it's so, like, you almost could do, like, a 4-hour documentary on just you and what you do.
That is, we have time. Can we do that?
So, what you start with first?
I would say the radio was always my passion. Like, literally, I used to get plenty cut up as a kid because I used to take every radio apart I could get my hands on in the house because I wanted to know how it worked. So, like, 4, 5, 6 years old, I was totally plenty beaten because I just loved the radio. It was just my passion. Well, I was interested in it, I was intrigued by it, I should say, not so much. It didn't become my passion until years later. So the radio thing was where it all really started for me. I always remember, in high school, they have the what you call the career day, right? And there, people come, I want to be a doctor when I graduate, I want to be a mechanic, and I said that I wanted to be. Oh, we got cocktails, dude.
Yeah, we got
Y'all got the sun.
compliments.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Gave them the real drink and then y'all have to.
Okay, we got the girly stuff. Okay,
The pretty stuff.
here's to me. There you go. All right, and here's to you guys too.
Come on, bro. Hey, cheers.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah, but yeah. So I got into the DJing thing. First off, when I was really young, like 15, 16, got into the whole club party scene, DJing, lifting them big heavy box motorcycle. I am so glad we don't have crates no more. Yeah. So if you never lift a crate, then you ain't no real DJ. You gotta understand.
Yeah, I know real
You don't know what
DJ.
vinyl is. So I was from back in that day. And that's where I just started the whole thing, love and the passion of music. I was lucky enough to get an internship at ZNS. A lot of people don't know. That's where
That's where a lot of people's careers start.
Yeah, that's
from,
where,
especially back in the day.
Back in the day, that's where you can start, because where else you can go, right? So I started at ZNS. I was there for a number of years. Went off school, got my degrees in broadcasting. Yeah, I have paper to do this, actually. Radio and television. Came back home and back to ZNS for a while. And then Tribune Radio, 100 Jams came knocking and say, hey, bro, come down the hill. You don't need to be up on the hill no more. Come down the hill. And I headed there,
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's-
that's my radio career in a nutshell. Yeah.
Okay, so for someone who's interested in getting into, well, this could be a twofold question. For someone who's interested in getting into the radio game, like, what's the first steps you need to do? And how we have a new wave and new technology, what do you think about, like, people transitioning from terrestrial radio to, like, podcasting and things like that?
Well, podcasting, as we are doing right now, is
Yes.
the future.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't back in the day, again, terrestrial radio was all that existed.
Mhm.
Now you can create your own radio, so you don't need to have to rely on the traditional broadcasting mediums in order to get out there. You can get out there yourself. Get your setup as you guys have and as you're doing and put it out there. You don't have to wait. If your objective is to get on the air in transmitted radio, then you just got to knock on the doors, send your it's still done the way it was always done. Send your tape, record your tape, practice, send the tape to the.
So y'all still doing the whole record my tape. And
Well, I can't hear you if you don't send me something. Or I say send the tape, but it don't have to be a tape.
so if I send you this right now, so y'all I'll be like, I want a radio show.
Well, hey, if it's good and worth listening to, it might make it on the air.
I'm interested.
But so just get your audition, to the PD, the programming director, and hopefully you got something good. You could package your show, and you got something good which people worthwhile listening to. You don't have to have, back in the day was all about the voice, the voice guy. Do the voice thing with the voice guy.
Do the voice guy.
Do the voice thing, voice guy.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to tune into the original People Network.
Yeah.
Bomb, don't you do it. # banana fantastic.
Is he excited about bananas? He keeps mentioning.
No, that's his
bananas.
catchphrase. That's his hashtag.
Okay.
you know.
I just wanted to know.
You don't know
All
the
right.
Great Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. The bro is There you go. Banana fantastic. There you go.
Banana fan, fantastic.
Oh, sorry.
Banana fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know it was copywritten, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. It's right here.
Oh man.
Oh, he's got a shirt too. I just realized
Yeah.
that. Get Kool-Aid. I gotta get one of those. How can I get a shirt? You didn't bring me a shirt?
I mean, I got
You
one.
invited
for
me
you
to the
man.
show. Come on with the whole, the got and didn't bring me a shirt.
No, we got one for you.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
But cool. So just get your demo, and a lot of people get discovered just by being out there. That's how it happens.
Interesting.
Just get out there.
So you being the cultural connoisseur, because obviously, another fun fact: the legendary Who Are We documentary. He's one of the commentators featured in it.
I was on that.
He was on that.
That was me.
Yeah, so if you watch it, you'll see AC among other.
I want to say they cut my scene very short, right? I just want to put in this right now.
Wasn't my fault.
Like,
I was
listen,
in the
man.
cutting room.
Like pretty much everything I said was on the editing floor for the most part.
Yeah.
I want to bring up that grief, that gripe with somebody. But anyway, yeah.
I mean, you and everybody else, because Volo was just telling me about that the other day.
That is the cultural connoisseur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into Junkanoo? Was it because I think you say they didn't know this, but I don't even know if I want to say this. But you were saying how passionate you are for Junkanoo. You haven't bought like Christmas presents in a decade.
Oh yeah, but yeah, but I a lot of people will say they was born into Junkanoo, and I literally was born into Junkanoo because my old lady used to rush, my mom used to rush, my dad used to rush. They met in a shack. Yeah.
So you was a Junkanoo baby.
Yeah, so I was literally born in Junkanoo. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But from a very young age, when I was first exposed to Junkanoo, I thought it was the most fantastic thing I'd ever seen. I will never forget my very first Junkanoo parade I went to. I was about maybe 6-7 years old. When Junkanoo used to go through Parliament Street. That's before most of your time. Y'all don't know about that?
Yeah, me
You know what I'm saying? And just the spectacle of it, just the creativity, the music, the passion, but like that was it.
I saw the boss and you was like, and then they take off from
I had to do
Watch the doc. Watch the doc.
Yeah,
I think
I had
it
to
live
do
on YouTube. You could just type in Who Are We
the
documentary.
documentary. Yeah. So I was tripped out from then. Yeah. You have a question? You have this mic. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I do have a question. Do you feel like Junkanoo has been stagnant over the last few years, and where do you feel the next evolution of it is?
That is a question for the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, who's responsible for Junkanoo, not me. But anyway,
you as
while seeing he's not here,
right?
Yeah,
you as you as a
not in his stead, but as a Junkanooer,
right?
Yeah, I feel like and in everything you have cycles, and I feel like Junkanoo has gone through many evolutionary cycles, And we are more than primed for another evolution in Junkanoo as to what comes next, where do we take it next, what the experience is going to be for the next 10, 15 years from where we are. Because we've gotten to a point, it's like, okay, we've advanced in costume creation, advanced in music, instrumentation and arrangement and the whole presentation of the parade. But we're at the point of what comes next, so that this can remain vibrant and exciting, and of course have its appeal and draw more interest into it, and at the same time create more opportunities. Yeah, because that's what Junkanoo has been for so many persons, so many Bahamians. It has been a huge door opener for them, and I just feel like we're primed for the next step.
Right. And then speaking of interest, and then you spoke on you being the co-founder of Enigma, in terms of not necessarily competition, but which one do you feel like is going to be the leading event coming?
Well, Junkanoo is our cultural expression.
Right.
Carnival is a business.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what it is. For me as a producer, as an event producer, it is no different than me putting on a concert or a party experience. It's just, okay, this is a party experience that happens to be mobile, and they're costumes and really fine girls. That's what it is, right? And it's a business. That's what it is. It's not going, many persons felt like it was going to kill Junkanoo or take away from Junkanoo. It hasn't. What it actually did was it allowed us as Junkanooers to be able to express our creativity in another medium, make a business of it, and even create a whole lot more business opportunities and jobs, because many persons make a good part of their living from Junkanoo, right? But when the season is over, it's done. They don't have nothing to do. Now, okay, Carnival gives them a whole other season that they can be working their skills, their craftsmen, all of that is now happening in Carnival as well. Right. So it's a business opportunity, and it's another way for us to expose the Bahamas. It is a great tool to expose our country. When people come to the Bahamas, we give them Bahamas Carnival. Right. This is the way we do Carnival. In Enigma, when we finish Road March is closed out with a Junkanoo rush out in the Bahamas. Right. So you can get the Bahamas experience here. In the mornings, for Enigma, we serve breakfast for all of our revelers, everybody that's a part of E-Nation. They get yellow grits, corned beef, Johnny cake, sauce. They get a Bahamian breakfast. We have persons from all around the world that come. That's what they're going to get. The Bahamian, because when I go to Trinity to play, I got to eat corn soup, because you know what? I'm there, so I'm going to get their experience. So it's just another medium. It's business, but it's a great way, another medium to be able to expose our culture, our country.
Okay, I get it. So to that, because you have the people that say,
oh, this drink is amazing. You gotta come. Have yourself the Bahama Mama here at Eden Poolside Bar and Grill. There you go.
So for the people who say they feel like it hurting more than helping, like it hurting Junkanoo, or Junkanoo need to figure out how to take the same approach as people approach Carnival.
I am a proponent of that. I felt for many years that Junkanoo, one of the evolutions of Junkanoo, could have been and should have been the business that Carnival is in. Why, for instance, there are a lot of girls who play mass in Enigma who will not put on, they ain't interested in rushing. Yeah. Because the first thing is, when I ask, well, why you don't rush, you do Carnival? That's too much work. Yeah. I don't have time to come in no shack, but do no costume, and all. I don't have time for that. In Carnival, I could just show up, pick up my costume, go get pretty, go get cute, come on the road, have a good time with my friends, get well lushed and had a good time. That's, so Junkanoo can evolve to that. Very simply. The Bahamians are the best costume creators in the world, boy. Nobody could beat us making a costume. Trinidadians, when they come and see what we do, they freak right out. Okay? Yeah. Nobody could beat us producing costumes.
Oh, you want something to say?
Yes, because we had this conversation the other night.
We had a big
conversation about Carnival the other night, and I am a pioneer of Junkanoo too myself, and I feel that we've been putting too much effort into selling out the culture. I would almost say, but how you just word to me how Enigma did it. I never went to Enigma and say,
you're missing out, man.
I never did it. So my first time with Carnival was with.
No, we went 1 year. With Barabbas.
With Barabbas. We went to Barabbas and I was like, yo, this is...
That was his first time being
This was my first time because I didn't want to be a part of it. I was like, I like Junkanoo. Like, the world to me is Junkanoo. Like, do you know what Junkanoo really is? And we was trying to sell it to a lady that was saying that Carnival is a whole lot better. She's here from the Bahamas. She'll do more for Carnival because Carnival's get her drunk and she don't have to do anything. She get the cost. So I was like, well, in Junkanoo, for most part for the girls, they don't have to do as much of the work. You know, you go to a couple practices, you do your choreography, you know, the makeup ready as a group. They'll put a package together and then you could do the same thing almost. But I'm saying like with food and drinks, we don't do that. Right. Understand? Probably after parade. Before the parade, you know, or if you do it in shock.
Well, one family, we just feed our people. I just want to see that. Okay?
Well, Sox says we do the same thing. Who are we?
Ready.
Who are we?
Yeah, when the Warriors come off of Bay Street after a hard rush, the houses be there.
Yeah.
Put that on, okay?
Yeah. And we did a behind the scene with Warriors for going down to Bay with Julian Believe.
Going down to Bay.
We did.
Nobody met him around that same time. But it was when I came back for Collect to do the Let's Celebrate stuff.
Right. So, and I came in with Sockins after Pencil, so me and you met on Bay Street.
Right.
On Bay Street,
but
so Pencil's like, bro, I come to kill him with Candyland and all that stuff. But I honestly feel like Junkanoo, I told her, I was like, do you know what Junkanoo is? Junkanoo could actually out-costume if we were just to change just a few more things in Junkanoo.
Yeah. If
just like small things. Like if the whole group could wear cloth, do you know what Junkanoo could turn into?
I'm afraid to see that actually.
Yeah.
And the reason is because I don't want us to lose.
No, we don't want to lose the free paper. We don't lose the free paper. We don't lose the cardboard.
And see, and here's the thing too though. What is a Junkanoo costume? If you think about the evolution of a Junkanoo costume, the costume is using whatever was available at the time to make a costume, right? And so we have pretty much put ourselves in a box as to what a costume is and what it's not. But the evolution of the costume was what was available. You know, the slaves used what they could find, and that's what it was. Yeah.
Think about it. Back in the day, we used to use flour pop.
Yeah.
And we used to, you know, they go in the big pot and they stir and you know, make that fine for after a day or two. Right. Then they go together and they'll paste the costume, come back in the morning.
On that,
catch a fire.
No, put the kerosene on that because if you don't, the rat will eat it.
The rat will eat it. You understand? The rat will eat your costume before you reach down the bay.
Yeah.
But now we got Elmer's glue. You say so it grew.
Yeah,
it grew.
About to actually be in cool. Yeah, no, but me and him, like what we recently do with the Junkanoo trademark, we want to tell the story.
In-depth Junkanoo story.
So we ready have
legends
like Phil Cooper and Bulla
Francis and a few others.
I encourage you guys to do that.
Yeah.
You know, we have just from 2020 to just last week, we have lost over 15 true pioneers in Junkanoo.
Yep.
They've passed away. So get on that, you know?
Yeah. So that's why we do it, because with Percy Paul, we were supposed to do a documentary with him last year, but he didn't, his costume, I think he didn't make it to be.
No, it made it to be, but he didn't.
He didn't get it how he.
Yeah.
He didn't get it how he
made
wanted.
it to Bay, but it didn't come together until like Bay Street. It didn't come together until Bay Street. They actually put the whole lead costume together. So he's okay, that when we see it, but I already on the front of the costume. He's down on Bay Street recording.
This was Boxing Day or New Year's?
I think this was Boxing Day.
Yeah, I was on Bay Street. I was shooting like all them videos and stuff like that.
And then now with Kool-Aid, when Kool-Aid passed away, the original Kool-Aid.
The original
Kool-Aid. I used to
shout out to you.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kool-Aid. But the original Kool-Aid, I called him just before he passed away, like 3 days, you know, I did a small doc asking him to say goodbye to Percy, not knowing he was going to die. And, you know, luckily we got him. So I was like, Justin, we need to put the Junkanoo trademark.
Right.
It's something like, Let's Talk Junkanoo.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
we try to get
and then
more
this ain't gonna be a group specific thing either. So that's why I put a flyer that say, hey,
It's
whatever group you're from, let's hear your story.
Right, we want to hear your story. We want to hear where you come from.
So
I apologize. I'm not in the podcast. I'm a big Junkanoo fan. I love all Junkanoo groups. I'm not biased. I hear where other people come from. But like, I want the Bahamians to know.
I mean, we get love.
Is our culture.
Listen. Since we did the going down on Bay thing, I think we get love from everybody because we've been to everybody practice. So like
Oh, Junkanoo is once you bring a camera, you straight, buddy.
Yeah.
You show up with a camera?
No, that's why. Like before
Isaac Stockton showing up in one family shack during Junkanoo time. Not safe.
Well, no, we're talking about at a practice.
Out of
session.
practice.
Yeah.
No, that's why I check in. I'll call who I know in the group and be
You
like,
will learn.
Yeah.
You will find out what the meaning of collect is if you show up at a one shot with your camera in the heart of the season.
I want to get the best back.
All right. So we about to take a quick short break and we about to come right back in on the second half where we're going to start talking about the eating experience as well as other things with AC. Hi, this is your favorite zaddy, Lord Jalen Willard from Erryting Kool, and this episode is sponsored by nobody. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Erryting Kool, feel free to email us at theoriginalpeoplenetwork@gmail.com, or you can slide in our DMs on Instagram at The Original People Network or on Facebook, The Original People Network. Now back to your scheduled programming. So, welcome back. You know, we still have y'all ladies doing a lovely job over there as like, you know, y'all doing your silent bit.
They're very animated props. We like that.
Oh, man.
Cool.
But, so, we talked about all kind of outdoor events, all kind of this, all kind of that, Carnival, Junkanoo. But that was in 2019, and we in 2021. So what happened in 2020? So I remember this day like it was no other day. It was a Sunday, I think it was March 15th, right?
I think that was the date.
Yeah, I think March 15th.
March 15th was the date.
March 15th. And we smiled for the camera.
We're in a selfie. All right. Okay, cool.
So you were supposed to be having an event that day. Tell us what happened, man.
Well, that was, I'm the event coordinator, person who really the event designer for Enigma. So it's my responsibility to put together events, come up with event ideas. And, for about 3 years, I was pushing my partners to, hey, look, man, we need to do a cool effect. And they kept staging against it. And then finally...
That was your first one?
That was the first time we were going to do a cool effect on that Sunday, and people were like elated, like finally Enigma is doing this cool effect. Everybody know us for Midnight Mass, for Enigma Blue, but we were finally doing this cool effect. So persons were like ultra excited about it, and we were like staged and set. The coolers at the gate, people waiting.
Everybody lined up at the gate
in the bikinis. Let me tell you, it was going to be one absolutely ultra lit party, and I had some things planned. Let me tell you, right? Man, listen here. When we get the message that the Prime Minister just is going to be making an announcement in 2 hours, and the country may be shut down. We're like, at that point, I'm praying to the gods of Bacchanal at that point. Bacchanal and bikini, I was praying to the gods of Bacchanal and bikini at that point, right? And when we got the message that, there's been a case here in the country and the country is going to get shut down, we had the responsibility then of making the decision of, okay, do we
want to be the super spreader?
Do we go ahead with the event? Like literally, gates it was 12 something, and gates, it was like 1 o'clock. Gates were about to be open at 3. They're about something like that.
And they came on like at 2 or
at 2, So it was like, okay, what do we do? Do we go ahead with the event, or do we just be responsible and, pull the plug on it?
No.
We decided to, think on a national, be nationally responsible and pull the plug on it.
At that point, did you think you was going to probably reschedule for 2 weeks or
Yeah,
later.
you know,
Right.
at that point it's like, okay, we made the announcement, we told everybody hold your tickets, and please do hold your tickets. Whenever we get a chance, we're gonna do this, right? You know, we told everybody hold their tickets, and you know, we figured maybe, you know, a couple of weeks, something like that, and then we reschedule and come back. Yeah. So that was that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, you know, I mean, initially my take with the whole everything happened was, it was like, I knew it was going to be locked down for months. Like, some people thought it was going to be a 2-week thing. I was like, nah. Because I was like, all right, it's spreading worldwide. They got to calm the cases down, and then we got to wait for a vaccine. And I knew that from day one. So I was like, I just thought we was going to be free by summer, because I had plans to go to Caravana, to Toronto, and
Trust me. Yeah.
So-
Let me tell you, I was ultra, and this actually, I was going to be producing the launch of Miami Carnival. That was like such a huge thing for me to get a call, because they some of the coordinators of Miami Carnival came to our Enigma launch, and they were like, yo, whoever did this, we want them to be a part of what we're doing. And I got a call, and they were like, listen, we want you to come and be a part of our production team to coordinate the launch for Miami Carnival, their costume launch. And I was like pumped and ready for that. And to like, I was like, wow.
just like, you know, the winter.
Yeah, it was
So-
like missing the draft.
Real.
Yeah.
Doing
So, like,
in
how
the
was-
green screen room all day,
Yeah.
waiting
Yeah.
for them to call you on the phone.
Yeah.
But how did 2020 affect like your current state of affairs? Because, you know, most of the things you do is event and big,
Actually, you know,
big crowd events and stuff
to be
like
honest,
that.
2020 was, I think, one of my best years ever, to be honest. I was busy the entire year. I'm the spokesman for a lot of brands. And I really was busy working because everything switched to virtual. That then required a lot of the brands that I represent, like a Shawin, for instance, like TheBahamas, KFC. Geez, let me don't start that because it'll take forever. But you know,
You don't want to leave nobody out.
yeah, exactly, right. A lot of the brands that I'm a spokesperson for had to produce a lot of content to put out because because
Everybody got the contract.
but and there was the information was changing so rapidly, and the protocols were changing so rapidly, and so it was very busy for me in 2020. It was a good year for me career-wise. You know,
Lit.
there were some life changes that happened with me in 2020 as well, which I feel are necessary. So that too, you know, it was a good year. 2020, I would say, was a good year for me.
I think that's a common thing with most people. Either it was like the worst or it was the best, or whatever. Depending
Well, you know, in all things, it is truly, you know, it is that Chinese proverb that says that, you know, there is no word for disaster, well, not disaster, but for disappointment in essence. You know, there's just opportunity in the situations, and you know, there are many businesses that were launched because of the shutdown. Persons who did not know that they had various talents found that out because of the shutdown. You know, they had the time to do that. There were divisions in families that were reconnected because of, and the reason being because, hey, you got to come stay by me now, you know? And so you know, families found themselves reconnected. Husbands finally got to know who their wives were. Wives finally realized, oh, you're the guy I'm married to.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You're not so bad
That's who you
after
are.
all.
You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of opportunity and silver linings in the midst of what was happening. It was for the most part catastrophic. You know,
you can like mitigate.
and for the persons who are still feeling the effects, job loss, you know, home loss, like I feel it for them. Trust me. You know, my heart goes out to you for real, boy. And I was a part of a couple outreaches and charitable organizations, and I was happy to be able to do that, you know, just to do my little part. You know, if I had the gates kind of change, I'd have, you know, shell out some big money and things like that. But, you know, but to be able to do my little part, to be able to help, I was elated to do that. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So I know.
Oh, you want me to give you another question?
You had. I could see you. You know, you had the questions.
Go ahead, Marco.
I'm waiting for it.
Well, I didn't really have a question, but I could bring up one on the spot. So, in terms of charitable things that you would seek to do, how would you try to bring, I guess, either the Enigma brand or your One Family brand and try to mesh those things together to roll out a charitable kind of event in the future when things are more open?
Don't y'all in One Family has a charitable site? Because I know y'all y'all don't really like to refer to y'all as a group, but more so as an organization.
We are a community organization. That is our name, right? First, we do, and actually, I'm the coordinator for that too.
Right, a man of many hats.
Yeah, it's our Rush Back to School event, which is our end of summer. We plan a big back to school event for the kids, and we bring speakers, talk to them. We have them bring their report cards, and the kids with the best report cards get prizes like bicycles, tablets. It's a little mini picnic, a fair kind of experience, I should say. So there's food that we provide, entertainment. Of course, there's the Junkanoo Rush Out, all of that happens at that event, and it's just to encourage the kids to do well in school, make good choices. And it's been a joy of mine to produce that for the past 6 years. I've been responsible for making that happen. But as you asked that question, whether it's from the Enigma side, like from Enigma, we have been the sponsor and presenter of the Miss Bahamas costume. So that was our way of outreaching, helping to defray the cost in that for the Miss Bahamas. The costume from Miss World, so for both Miss World and Miss Bahamas, we sponsored that to help defray the cost of that for them to be able to wear those. Yes, to do the wave.
Are you talking about Take 'Em to Me?
Yeah. Okay, that's the inside joke. And there have been some other charities that we've assisted if they wanted costume pieces or anything like that for a fundraiser or anything. We've done that, and I'm happy to be a part of that. And it's hard to get me to say no when it comes to helping. It's very hard to get me to say no. And I've just lent my brand, my talent to from Paradise Plates, which I've hosted on a number of occasions, to various fundraisers that whether it's my voice talent, my presence, my whatever it is that I can give to be able to give some support to. I'm there.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay. So, what else can I say? So, where did you get like this drive from to be like, okay, I'm gonna be this big time. I could be this big time. Because you obviously. Something you'd say, okay, I'm going to do this and that, and I'm going to keep on hustling and trying to get what I need to do.
Well, are we good? Yeah. Well, I got kids in college, you see, right? And those tuitions ain't cheap.
No.
But, I'm just, I came from the ghetto, bro. I was raised by my grandmother. I was almost actually given up for adoption, and because my mother was deemed unfit, and my grandmom stepped in and adopted me at 2 weeks old, and she poured everything into me. Her name was Constance. She's now passed away, but she poured every single thing she could into me to make sure that I had the. She didn't have everything in the world to give me, but she made sure that I was well provided for. And when other kids would have things that I didn't have, she always just reminded me that I could do anything that I wanted to do or be anything that I wanted to be. And she just constantly told me not to let her down. And a big part of my story, of my success, is I'm still trying not to let her down. And I've made my fair share. God knows it. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and missteps. But my objective is, when the casket is closed, for me not to have anything to carry with me. because you truly can't carry anything with you.
Right.
When my casket is closed, I want to have done everything that I could do, everything I felt like I could do, just to, Miles Monroe said, live full so you could die empty. And that's what my goal is to truly be able to die empty. I want to be the ultimate success, not just for me, but for those who I am passing the baton on to. Whether they are my kids, whether they're an artist coming up, whether it's a young producer, promoter, because, I'm the guy you call, bro, can you help me out with this, or can you point me in the right direction, whatever. I'm going to do that because, hey, it's just knowledge, it's just connections, and my success sometimes may be your success, really, because, you know what, I opened the door that helped you, and I can sit back and let's say, you know what, I helped that person out, not for any personal gratification or glorification, just so that, you know what, as the word tells us, it is truly better to give than to receive. I like receiving stuff, though. I like things.
Yeah.
So, I like things.
The proper balance, you know?
You're okay, cool. So we're gonna. This is the shameless plug moment right here.
We had the eating experience.
Please.
Yes. You're gonna be. Helen is gonna be joining us.
If you're
We
ready.
get a slick cut and then move over there.
Yeah.
No. We. Oh, y'all. No, she can bring it right
Helen
there.
can come here. Man.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the whole experience here. So Helen, Helen is going to now. I know you don't eat meat.
I mean, like I
the
say,
team is going to get it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the signature. Helen, you can celebrate here. Here at Eden Poolside Bar and Grill, we're at the Garden of
It's
Eden
alive, right?
Experience.
Yeah.
And this is our signature. What you're about to experience is the
Right,
signature.
but 1 second. I think it might be a bit better if she was set up a bit right here.
Set up like in the,
Yeah, please. We didn't want you to do too much extra work, but if you're right here, I could
like,
get a
she
better
could set up
visual
right
in the
here.
camera.
Okay, so
please.
move her up.
No. She could just put it right here.
Yeah, right in the middle right there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go.
right.
Okay, move the phone out of the way. Excuse the drink.
Yeah,
I just don't burn me now.
So this is the signature Hennessy wing, right?
Okay.
And it is,
All right.
and it's the flaming Hennessy wings. And
Oh.
yeah, so is that on camera? We getting it?
Yeah. We getting all of
So
that.
are we good on GoPro? Yes, we
Yeah.
are. So this is the Hennessy sauce, the sticky finger Hennessy sauce, I
And
guess,
that's
with the flaming Hennessy wings. And yes, that is fire, right?
Those are actual flames.
Yeah.
With now there are regular spinach dips, but then there is the spinach artichoke conch dip here at Eden Poolside Bar and Grill. And of course they the fritters, like your grandma used to make kind of fritters right there. Okay, so yeah. Now the team we're getting on this. So you know what? I want Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
You know. To come and
Here comes sample.
You're gonna come and taste the wing. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Go on, right?
And get
yeah.
banana fan for that.
He trying to burn me.
Yeah, Mr. Bomb, come
right.
come and get that taste of the wings right there. Okay, of the Hennessy wings.
All right.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The fire's out, man.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Take the wing, man.
All right.
It's a live taste test too.
Okay.
No prep. Ooh, that look like that tastes good.
I think that says it all. I think that says it all. Right there. Yeah. So
Nice.
Oh man.
you know what? I want one of the ladies to come and try the artichoke dip.
Come.
Yeah.
At the same time, both of them, man.
No, come.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all come at
Both
the
of
same
y'all.
time.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that. So yeah. And yeah, I'm now kind of sort of in the restaurant business.
Yeah. That whole expansion.
Amongst all of the other stuff that I do.
Yeah, y'all
yeah.
don't be shy. Just take anyone
Ladies,
y'all want.
Partake. I'll get you some. Get the fritters right there. Okay.
And then you could try the artichoke dip.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now that's fritters like your Grammy fritters from Exomo.
Y'all
How'd it
Grammys
taste?
from Exuma?
Yeah, Grammy fritters
Is it?
from Exomo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, Grammy.
nice.
My bad. No, we gotta try the artichoke dip.
Y'all try to.
Hey.
They're watching the amazing figures. That's what it is. Yeah.
Shout out to Stephanie and Jen.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you could go.
You know what? You could just you want to just have the dip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a dip would be
The
fire.
AKA guy.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
And BT
There you go.
came in dressed in, beach attire.
Yeah. He actually is going in
And
the
in the
pool.
pool.
Yo, I can't wait for the summer because the summer
be
will
lit.
be absolutely lit here at Eden Poolside.
Oh,
Bar
shoot.
and Grill. No, napkins. Thanks so much, my dear. And you guys come down and check us out. We're open Tuesday to Sundays, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our amazing Chef Kabuti, has got an array of food that will absolutely blow you away, man. Yeah. So when he approached me and asked me, "Hey, I'm doing this restaurant project. I'd like to know if you want to be a part of it." I was like, "Well, you know what? Hey, why not?"
I mean, it's a nicely nicked spot,
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to, get this in the cut. So
yeah.
If you're
a little on a little ghost move kind of
Right.
thing,
You're on a ghost move,
come
like,
jack me, come jack me. And of course, it is Eden. We're at the Renaissance, the Residence Resort here, and so there are rooms as well.
So you can get a belly full, and then
you could do your little thing, and then do your little thing.
Yeah, so you have the full experience for real. Okay.
So
Yeah, there you go.
Bed and breakfast.
Exactly.
Bed
Or
and-
just
actually dinner
plenty-
breakfast.
Yeah.
man.
Okay. There you go.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, what do you think of the dip?
PJ's enjoying the
That
dip.
This dip is dead solid. I didn't back this camera. I'm going to down.
Yeah, he going
Spinach
crazy.
artichoke with conch.
with conch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see how I'd like to thank you
Sorry, you
so much.
only eat lettuce.
No, I
A little
just
bit more than
disagree
lettuce,
with you.
man.
Not a lot of-
Yeah.
I mean,
Lettuce, a
It's all right.
tomato.
I'm just a fish eater, so
yeah. But AC,
not that fish.
not. Ooh,
Very nice.
Oh man! But thank you so much, AC, for coming on. This was a very good experience. PG, you have something to say?
I was going to say, before we close out now, hold on. I mean,
Oh, you
I-
Super Bowl picks.
I just going to say, I ain't a bigger Junkanoo fan as these guys, but I is a Junkanoo fan just like the other guy, right?
Uh-huh.
But today's a special day.
Oh,
It's the
today is a
Super Bowl,
special
right?
day.
Yes, it is Super
So-
Bowl, and we're getting ready for the game. Huh?
No. We can get into this today, though.
All right, so what you want? Make us make a pick?
Yeah, let's each make a pick, honestly.
Yeah, let's go. So, all right, so you go first.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
Yeah,
of
seeing
course.
that you're
you
initiating it,
introduce
you
it.
make
Of
your
course,
pick.
in Party we trust. So
And Brady
that's
we
one.
trust?
In Party we
Okay.
trust. Mahomes we trust.
All right.
So that's one for Kansas City, definitely. Big deal.
I want to lean more to. I want to see Pat Mahomes take the crown, bro. I want to see his ascension. So that's two.
Oh, no. Of course, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so that's
Super
three.
Bowl MVP. Back to back.
Okay.
Cool, you have a
All right.
pick?
Same thing, yeah.
All right.
We got everyone behind the camera.
So I am going to be the spoiler here today. I'm going with the Bucks simply because I just want Tampa Bay to win. I just feel like Tampa Bay deserves I just want Tampa
That's
Bay
fair.
to win.
That's fair.
If Tampa could win and Brady not get
I with you with that.
if I could,
I want to see
because
what you
I
got.
want Mahomes to get his ring,
Right.
Yeah.
but I want Tampa Bay to win.
Right.
So it's kind of up and
Yeah,
down
the thing
right
is,
there.
I ain't even no Brady
So-
hater. Right. Yeah, I ain't even a Brady hater, but I love Brady. But, okay, that is
I don't
Frank, I
know.
guess.
Go-
I mean, Frank big.
I don't know.
Wait, go see Frank. Go see Frank right now. Like,
Oh, look.
go see Frank.
Okay.
Go see Frank.
Hey, you having a
Yeah.
fun boy?
Oh yeah, and we do have the conch salad station here. You get conch salad. Oh, and Friday nights it's sushi night, baby. Come
That's
get
it. I gotta
sushi
come here on
night.
Friday
Yeah,
night.
Sushi night. Come get the sushi.
So y'all, do y'all have any vegan and vegetarian alternatives on the menu?
we have lettuce.
Okay, besides something with flair.
We have lettuce with dressing. No, but any dish, like the dip, for instance, can be. I mean, I know there's still the cream in it. So
Yeah,
I don't know, but Chef Lockhart can adjust any menu item in consideration of you.
Cool.
We have this amazing berry garden salad. Oh my gosh, with blueberries, you would love that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We
yeah.
should try that then.
Yeah, definitely. It's Super Bowl. You eat meat on Super Bowl.
Right.
You
One
eat
more thing.
your food.
Forgive me if it slipped my mind. Did we do Bahamian phrase and saying for the day?
No, we didn't.
Actually,
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna say no, we
I
didn't.
forget about that. So give us, before we end, give us your Bahamian word, phrase, or saying of the day.
The first time we forgot to do it too.
Huh?
It's the first time we forgot to do it.
Yeah, because yeah.
Right.
And
I'm gonna give you the word that I gave my pastor the other day, and he was like, "What does that mean?" I told him he needs to stop slapping up.
We never had that before too.
Slapping up.
And that's a new age term too.
Slapping up is very diverse.
Yeah.
She gets it. She likes slapping up. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
She's slapping up right now.
She's slapping up now. Yeah, she's slapping up with that dip.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's a Bahamian phrase, a word that that's my word right there, slapping up. So thanks, man, for having me. Make sure to tune in. AC in the AM, Y98, Morning Sickness, rocking your radio. There
We
you go.
should come on the radio station show as a.
We could make that happen.
Yeah. Hold on. What?
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean,
I got a little bit more to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
That'd be
fly
cool.
that. So y'all can catch us on AC in the AM. We could be up at 6. Like, it could be like Breakfast Club type vibe. They come in my all black hoodie with the sunglasses on.
We can work this out.
We can slap up a little bit.
We can slapping up.
Yeah. But we'd like to thank y'all again. We about to go watch the Super Bowl and enjoy ourselves before curfew. So
Everyone out there
COVID
be
has come
safe.
out after 10.
Right.
You see, COVID don't come out before then. After
Yeah.
10, COVID has come out. You have to be careful.
Between 10 and what, 5?
10 and
Between
5.
10 and 5.
Yeah.
COVID is be lurking. COVID,
The COVID
be
hours.
prowling hard.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be caught. By COVID.
Indeed.
There you go.
Indeed. But we can see y'all later.
Stay safe.
Yeah, see.
All right.
Mhm.